Well, I'm back, and this is going off a tangent. I will finish up the topic of discussion block, all-encompassing anthology series, featuring myself, including others, preferably Jermaine Shoemake. It's just a little tangent when we go off on just you know, you heard about him, Shakima, Dorothy Call, Teriyaki, Snitch Not Shingles, aka DeShawn Campbell. Um, he put out some interesting content in the past few days, and I figured I should be here to, to go through, and my own intellectually based investigative analysis on it, because it's pretty much easy to pick them apart and eviscerate them every good time, but I'm going to have my fun with it because it is going to be hilarious. So let's get to it. As you know about the coming to jail and or smokes chat, posting these things and trying to pretend like it was somebody hacked his account and or just use a troll account with his avatar and made him post these things. But that's not true. That's what he actually does. He's always saying, some he's sending somebody some form of paperwork through a lawsuit, a federal complaint letter, and nobody ever gets anything. He's been doing that for a while now. Or he pretends to be Jermaine Shoemake, putting fake copyright strikes on other people's channels that already have a copyright disclaimer on it, and it has nothing to do with him. Or he's pretending, like I said, to be the co-founder and owner of FDMG. Um, you know, and always saying about how much, he's gonna love taking people to court. And like I said again, nothing ever happens. Because I've been telling this guy, where is my paperwork? I've been waiting on my paperwork forever. I haven't seen anything. You know, I told him I have all the receipts, and he seems to have nothing. He never brings anything to the forefront. Same thing with Miss Deborah. She's supposed to take her to court. Nothing ever happened there. And then he tried to lie. He told me he had a lawyer, Mr. Zach Motti, which was his bankruptcy lawyer that he filed for bankruptcy back in when he was 22 for 19 grand. That was because he flunked out of Wayne State University. And that partial academic scholarship he had, they reneged on that and he had to pay that money, pay those subsidized, unsubsidized loans back. And he didn't have money because, like I said, he was homeless 4 different times, didn't have a job, even though he keeps saying that he makes six figures, $7 an hour. Just like he's back on it again, saying he's back to making $70 an hour, six figures, even though he said he was unemployed all of 2021. When he first said he was on furlough, then he got laid off because of the pandemic, then he was on medical leave, then he got fired. And then he said he's been unemployed the whole time. Then he's back now, employed. And then he said he's going back to medical school this month, even though he did none of the requirements, prerequisites, to even be qualified to even take the MCAT, let alone be accepted into a medical school, because they go by your record. And we know how horrible his record was at Wayne State. They pretend he's enrolled in now, even though he hasn't been enrolled there since 2017. He hasn't even having enough credits to get any license certifications or degrees whatsoever. Remember, he has no degrees, no licenses, no certifications, but he's making $70 an hour doing coding work. In this field, supposedly, he's supposed to get a degree in, or a four-year bachelor's degree, information technology, computer science, cybersecurity. He has nothing. So there's that. And about the whole incident about going to the hospital for 7 to 10 days or a month, depending on which day you get him. He was near death. Didn't have cancer, didn't have coronavirus, but he did have coronavirus, and he cured himself miraculously with one of his healing convalences, Harry Potter Hotep spells, incantation spells. Then he said, nope, they described symptoms akin to somebody having HIV symptoms. Then it was that, because like I said, he didn't have cancer, he didn't have coronavirus, he had something else, they had near death, they didn't have coronavirus, then he saved himself miraculously, he didn't take a vaccination. So there's that. But he lies about everything. But anyway, get more to it. I'm dropping a lawsuit against you Monday for the HIV lies. Nothing ever came. I'm still waiting, but you know how that is. We know you live in Virginia, no address. I'm sure you do. And I'm waiting for any of you simps to pull up and try to do anything. Shakima makes six-figure and he uses Medicaid. What's up with that? I qualify for emergency Medicaid because I'm under age 25. Okay, where's your medical insurance to kick in when you're into the hospital for that month? You should have that if you're making six figures. You should have your own outstanding medical insurance. You shouldn't have to qualify for emergency Medicaid insurance. So just because you're age 25, which makes six figures, you should have your own, no Medicaid, your own health insurance. Some of the best, right? But when the incident, you had to go to the hospital for what, 17 days or a month. You said your health insurance lapsed at that specific moment, and you couldn't renew it, and so you had no choice but to go under emergency Medicaid under your mom's plan, because, like I said, this is still under Obamacare, and it allows you to stay on your parents' plan to the age of 26, so you're already on their plan the whole damn time. You never had your own health insurance whatsoever. It had nothing to do with emergency Medicaid. You were just on her plan because, like I said, you're on the age of 26, and that's what you utilized to go to the hospital and be there for a month. It wasn't because your health insurance lapsed. That's even because you can renew it right there at the hospital. You should know that. But okay. Oh, Cake we will have your address soon. So I guess Cake still waiting on his lawsuit coming in the mail, and or federal complaint paperwork she supposedly filed, waiting for that process server to come through. Like I am. I live with Junior Barnes and Watson. Sure I do. Uh, that's not that. Here's more. His various email addresses that he filed. No, allowed himself to display on his channel or through one of his videos when he did a live stream. And you see that Umar podcast. Yeah, like I said, he pretends to be Jermaine Shoemaker at times. He even has a YouTube account handled under the same name. It goes by Jovan Guerrero. Why does it go by Hispanic orientation and our name for email? I don't know. As you can see there, some more. And this is all what he put on his own channel, one of his videos. As you'll see later in other videos I'm about to show you about himself, that he actually comes out the closet like I've been told him to do, because he's very sexually repressed, but it's just for the same gender, not the other sex. Because like I said, he doesn't like women. He's not heterosexual, at least. He's, I wouldn't say overtly homosexual, but you can't say he's subtle. At times he just reveals it. And I said, just, come out of that closet that you're barricaded behind, that door in a hovel hovel with a grave rough in it. You fucking simp. Just come out the closet. And he did. Especially with his love for Lil Nas X. And what he said yesterday about what he doesn't have to pay for. People still waiting on these two federal lawsuits, though. Against Lennon, against Taz, against Anti-Afro, against, let me see his transcript, against Cook Cuts Trap, and various people you name. They'll never get anything because you don't have the money to file for the processing fee whatsoever. They're still waiting on that. But you make six figures, make it make sense, like he used to say, or says now. And like I said, when he filed these federal complaint letters, they actually, they release your address. But, him being the faggot and simp that he is, and, being Teriyaki, Snitch, Not Snake, Shingles that loves to run to his Caucasian rolling YouTube overlords every time to put in copyright strike against somebody. But before, I didn't actually put copyright disclaimers on any of my videos, so that's why he got away with it, and most of my original channels got disabled. Because, it's 3 copyright strikes and you're out. See him? Opposing party Paul Zach. Oh, okay. This is more about when he had to set up a GoFundMe for $200. I remember he made six figures now. To get an interview with his daddy Didi, Jermaine Shoemake, that didn't pop off. Man took him for $110 because he said he sent 200. He actually sent $110. Man never returned his emails, his phone calls, or his text messages. He was going about his sycophantic sheeple, characteristic behavioral attribute phase when he told him that I filed a lawsuit against your detractors on YouTube, Jermaine. Please call me back. Please email me back. Please respond back to my text messages. I just want to interview you. And he said he gained a spiritual father. I guess when he's talking about his daddy, the Jermaine Shoemake. And so you all remember this. That never happened whatsoever. He needed other people's money just even get about I guess the preliminary initialization phases of it. So it was never put in actualization whatsoever because Jermaine just took the money and didn't respond back as what he usually does. The 16 plus years he actually been scamming, exploiting, and preying on his own community, his own ethnicity. And he can care less that you're actually going against his detractors and people who actually want to actually ask critical pertinent questions, actually has some independent investigative critical thinking processes and analysis outside of what Jermaine Shoemake just tells him. You see again that email address? I mean, this is his emails they released on his channel in one of his videos. That's something else, but and like I said, this is from one of my previous videos I did on Shakima, Dorothy called Teriyaki, Snitch Shingles Harris. When he first initially filed this lawsuit or federal complaint letter, and it revealed his address. And he actually confirmed himself that he actually stays. I already knew this address, another address he had, and he stays in the worst row house in the neighborhood on the block, pretty much. But he made six figures. The house he's in is worth less than $90,000. And I remember this, that he was going to contact this lawyer, which is the bankruptcy attorney, and pursuing legal action regarding these false slanders of vexatious accusation and allegations against him that nothing ever actually came of this, nothing ever happened, because Miss Deborah Oklahoma Ishki or Deborah Ishki Oklahoma, she actually had her receipts, that she could bring to the forefront when they actually did go through the legal processes when they actually went to court, which she never did. Let's see. Deborah Ishki Oklahoma, because I actually played that video too, but actually you guys all saw this from a previous video. So let's get to the other thing. And like I said, here's more. Like I said, it doesn't say there anymore. It said his father stays there supposedly. It revealed how it actually looks. It looks worse than the row house he's in now, but just as bad. And it's probably worth just as much, under 90 grand. So that, like I said, that's the digitized criminal traffic records found. But he is, a con artist and scammer, just like his daddy Didi, Jermaine Gandalf. Just when it comes to that fake online school that's not accredited or certified whatsoever. It's not even a school, what do you call it, University of Thought, and it's not even that because it doesn't post anything whatsoever other than the bland ass, dry monotone lectures he gives on YouTube just to post on there, on this, this website. It's not an online school whatsoever. So basically, that's all you're getting is lectures. There's no real interaction whatsoever. It's nothing. I can say it's nothing learned, but it's more information you can get for yourself for free. It's way more detailed than what he can provide you because all you're doing is reading from a book. That's it. We know about the bankruptcy. Because when you stand there, for the trustee, attorney's fault. The guy he tried to say was his personal attorney, but his bankruptcy attorney. Zachariah Amadi, or you call Zach Amadi. Yeah. And like I said again, Wayne State University, he's not attending. He's not in school whatsoever. He's not in medical school. He's been lying about that, as usual. His email address is various email addresses, various social media accounts she has, and platforms that he utilizes. Yeah, shit. We know that. To these email addresses. Still using that one. Oh, that one right there. Shine My Grills Gangs. That's him right there. All right. That's the other ones he have. So like I said, remember the correlation. This is his personal information. Is his email address right there, right? Right there. Let's see what he talks about on Yahoo Answers, right? What he says. Let's go to that. Now you see here, Yahoo Answers is shut down. That's May 4th, 2021, and I can't go back and get it, right? But thank goodness I recorded that part, you know, before Yahoo Answers got shut down. And, I wrote a screenshot of everything, but I have a video of what he did actually like to post on Yahoo Answers under that email. Shine my grill gangster. Right. Hold on. And here it is. Same personal information gathering website I went to. There it is. As you can see, this is Shakima, Dorothy called Teriyaki Stitch 9 Shingles Harris. And like I said, this is back in over a decade ago. He was over there scamming people out of money then. Like I said, Yahoo Answers is shut down now, so you can't get any of this anymore. But I already have it, so there's that. This is what he was doing back when he was 15, 16. And these are the answers people gave him. What he was doing morally incorrect and ethically bankrupt. And like I say, you can't get this anywhere because Yahoo Answers doesn't exist anymore. But thank goodness. That's it. He's asking for himself what he did. I was pretending to be a celebrity on my MySpace a few months ago. This person was so infatuated with the person that he sent money over to my P.O. box. Right before they sent it, I told him to put in my cousin's name instead of the celebrities. A few months later, the celebrities' MySpace got hacked, leading to blame me for it because I had the fake page. Now they're threatening me online. My parents finally know they can keep saying I'm going to jail. This is Shakima. Oh, he was 14 years old when he was doing it. You got to send money because you lied about who you were. He's done that before, and it's been proven. He's doing it now. So this is him early in the game doing it, and he didn't stop. But he wants to try to take someone to court for, what is it called? Wire mail fraud, some nonsense. That's actually even what's facilitated in this instance, especially with the lawsuit that was against his daddy, Jermaine Gandalf, had nothing to do with him, from August Archibald, right? Assume alias. It's not the real name, not a real person. So he's the main one committing fraud. Or was back when he was 14 years old. On up till now. He's still doing it. And there it is. Still talking about it. He didn't discuss it with his parents when he did it, basically. He snuck behind their back and did all this. And this one has been heavily indoctrinated into Jehovah's Witness cult, right? So you shouldn't be participating in this kind of fraud whatsoever. But again, this is when he's like, well, going to be 13, when he's probably actually 14. Barely an inch and a half. What? This is Shakima. Boys with micropedia, very small. Oh, he smokes cigarettes too, so. Let's wait till you get older. Well, he's already, 14 to 15 at a time. He tend to be 13, and he still have that problem, so he still does. But yeah, that's your boy Shakima. And we'll get to the relevancy of why, because of what he says out of that he doesn't have to pay for sex, because he gets so much things other than what he said pussy, because he brought it up. He said it. I will show you. He was, I guess, in one of his rant modes, like his daddy deity. That's what he talked about, male sex. He didn't ask like between a woman or anything like that. He specifically talking about when males. Like, he was very curious back then, 14, 15 years old. Like I said, that's him. That's him. Yeah. Like I said again, this is all Shakima. Shine my girls gangsta. This is him. Yeah. This is personal information. Make sure you know who it is. There you go. This is him.
I'm gonna stop there because I've seen enough to make my assessment. And my assessment that this video is fucking fire. I fuck with the concept. I fuck with the 5-pointed star. I fuck with the visuals. I fuck with the city. I fuck with the stripper pole from heaven to hell.
Like I say, he
I
coming
fuck
out.
with the lap dance on the devil.
He coming out.
I fuck with the part where he snapped the devil's neck and took his crown, nigga, and got his power back. So I fuck with it. I like the message. Thank you, Little Nas, for doing some shit that's I've never seen before. Something
coming
that
out.
Young people need to see. and just something in general that people in the music industry are afraid to do. So shout out to my brother Lil Nas X. Let me know what you thought about my reaction to this video. Make sure you subscribe, man.
That's what he's doing currently.
He on
that dancing for Lil Nas X.
Bitch. So maybe you should get to motherfucking 1,000 subscribers before you bring your ass over here with that bullshit. Talking about I'm looking up booty pics. Let me tell you something, nigga. Let me tell you something.
Wait. It's gonna be funny.
I have never, ever had to beg for sex. I'm gonna repeat that again. I've never had to beg for sex.
Wait.
Never. I promise you. I can show you my text messages right now. I could pull up my text messages right now. Let me tell you, nigga. You think I'm begging for sex? You think I'm begging for sex? Why would I need to wear a thong? Why would I want to wear a thong?
I don't know. You the one doing it.
Really, nigga?
You really doing it.
This shit that y'all niggas come up with is so out of my mind. I just can't even believe that you would have the audacity and the mitigated goal to say that I need to look up thongs, nigga, for what? For what?
I mean,
who I'm wearing the thong for, nigga?
For your boyfriend.
Who?
Frederick.
And why?
I don't know.
Why? For what?
I don't know. It's what you do. You the one commenting on it.
I'm not about to play with you, nigga.
Uh-oh.
I'm not about to play with you.
Uh-oh. Well, what you about to say?
I'm about to put some text messages out, nigga.
Uh-oh.
Just to show you how easy it is for me to get laid, nigga. Nigga, do you know?